Hey guys, welcome to this month's Ask the Dropouts, where we usually answer questions that you guys ask us, the dropouts.
Yeah, but
Hi,
the past.
Stephanie.
Oh, hello, and I'm Joey. And as you can see, we are kind of trying to. If you look around, we're kind of trying to recategorize our prop and equipment stuff. And have this guy here for. That's the thing. So what have we been doing this past month and a half? Technically, the past 2 months, we haven't really been able to work on our own stuff because we have been busy working on other people's stuff, right? So if you guys saw our vlog this month, there was the thing that we were doing for Tom Quigley of hero short film, right? That's the Instagram handle.
That's what the Instagram is.
So so if you guys saw that, definitely it was a movie that he started 2 years ago. We finally,
I think it was longer than that actually.
It's
longer
a passion
than that project.
But because of COVID and everything, we finally got to finish it now. But that's one thing that we were kind of a part of, that we took away a couple of weeks of our months there. Another thing alongside that, actually, it's almost done. We were doing something for McDojo Life, and if you guys don't know what McDojo Life is, it's a page. It's an Instagram.
It's also an Instagram page.
Yeah, like a aggregate page and stuff like that. Just check it out. It's like for funny. It's like it really showcases a lot of BS martial arts stuff out there. But they have a singer named Uziman, who is a talented dude by himself.
He's awesome.
And he created a music video for McDojo Life, a song called McDojo Life, and they asked us to film it, and it was pretty fun. So hopefully that's also done.
It's crazy catchy too.
It's very for a reggae song, right?
Oh my gosh!
And as you guys can see, like actually for the month before this, obviously with verses and stuff, you guys see that we are trying to kind of up our production values and learning more about the technical aspect, as well the other aspects of filmmaking, because
there's so much like set design, costumes.
Yes, of course.
And
it's that's just
a lot.
And ultimately, just writing a good story, because like obviously what we've been showing is just action scenes, and that's really what it is. But obviously making a film, no one's gonna watch like a whole hour of fighting. No one, right? No one.
I mean, wasn't there? I know I listened to Food for Thought. Hi, Sean. They had brought it up in an episode.
The samurai one?
Yeah, where it's like the longest fight scene.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I worked in the Japan cinema. Like I've always said it. Japan cinema is kind of odd. Like just the pacing. I don't know. It's just the pacing, but like the ideas. They do try out new ideas though. That is the cool part. Right. Anyways, but that's not the point. So that's one of the many things. And actually, and actually I just came back from working in New York for a bit there.
Yeah, how was that?
It's probably the higher end of indie. Let's just say that, right? If that makes any sense. So I, talked to a lot of the, I guess, the department heads there, just people just running it. It's our friend John Trey's project. It's just that, how to explain this? I think I really do understand what they mean by, let me try to verbalize, quality isn't efficient. So us being filmmakers on YouTube, we do have a schedule, and while we don't usually have technically we actually really do have a feature project every month, and we've been doing this for fucking years. I think that's really amazing. And like even in the previous years, we had more days of the week that we showed shit.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that, because just doing research and understanding like what other filmmakers are doing, it's kind of it's part of the job when you're like doing this all the time. But it's this, hey, we have an LLC. Our School Dropouts is an LLC, but technically what is usually recommended for a lot of indie filmmakers is to have an LLC per film. Whether it's a short film or a feature film, or it's like an episodic thing. Right. Like you should have an LLC for each one. We don't, because our whole thing.
It's our whole thing. Yeah, it's because I think it's a different business model, I suppose. It's because I think content creation, it's not it's not mainstream media. It's not like, you know, like A films or studio level films, but it's also not B films, B, C, D, whatever, right? I think content creation, it's still being slowly defined by the users or the creators within it. And I know that we are trying to do narrative film style into in this space. So
because I was looking into it, it's like, oh, I know we want to do another feature film. Do I need to do another LLC? And I was like, I don't think so.
See, that's the thing, right? Like we don't create films as a business in itself, right? And I think it's really all of this that we're doing, because obviously we have our YouTube that you guys can watch our stuff for free or whatever. But and I think that's the
it's a lot going into it. We don't want to go like too far into it.
So there is another aspect.
I do that with like our ASDO Real Talks for like Patreon, and like it does get so depressing, and I feel so bad when I have to tell them like the reality of things.
Well, but you know what? And then it's funny. I think for all of the other people that are trying to get into the YouTube thing and like doing kind of like what we're doing, because we're not. I don't really believe that we're like true YouTubers in terms of like the content that we make, because trying to be a filmmaker on YouTube is hard. And I think, you know, people think that we're just doing action. We're not. Like it's of course that we have schedules. We might just make scenes, you know, per month or something. But ultimately, we would love to make a feature film that is actually fun to watch, because there is story, right? It's not just fighting. There's like characters that grow through.
It's just our strength, I guess.
Yeah, it's just our strength right now, and we were like practicing with it, but also using our strength to practice the other aspects of filmmaking that isn't usually done by, you know, content creators, I suppose, right? But that's
so bright in here. It's so cool.
It's actually really fucking dark if we
turn it off.
And we're just happy because we bought equipment, and that's really what it is, right?
Oh, and it was on sale, because if you guys ever wonder how we manage like the finances in terms of like what you guys donate through our like Fractured Atlas or Patreon, I am a stickler for like buying things. Like, Joey, do we need it?
Yeah.
Do we?
And if no, but
all right, then we don't need it.
See, I have to fight for my script sometimes, which is good. Which is absolutely.
Does pitches. He actually.
I have to pitch.
Yeah, he does pitches. He's like, hey, do you have time? I would like to pitch an idea. I'm like, all right, okay. Then he like starts it off, but then my end question is always, all right, so what do we need?
And Steph doesn't want me to take like extracurricular jobs to try to like fund something in secret, because it's stupid and it has to be like, listen, and it makes sense. But
and then he goes around me anyways, and he's like, sometimes I bought this.
Sometimes.
And he's like, I didn't use the company account. But
sometimes.
Still, why?
Sometimes. And we're saying all of this obviously because we are preparing to do stuff for our.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
But
so we're trying to buy time now.
Us too, yeah.
And this is the thing. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. That's usually Steph usually can't high five.
I forget to look at the elbow. It's just weird to like just.
Or just plainly aiming. Sometimes she just forgets to aim.
Hand-eye coordination, not so great. But if you want me to kick something, I'm...
Eye-foot coordination is better.
Yeah. If you have listened this far, thank you.
Yeah. We're just rambling. Yeah. But, so, with that, I'm going to segue, because, like, the whole point of all of this, and saying that we are trying to up our production to become better filmmakers, or learning, at least, this coming month, actually... we were filming up in Boston.
Yep.
A little time back.
It was like in April. March or April.
So, and this coming month is actually going to be like jam packed with a lot of shit. Like I tried a couple of things, right? But we, I guess it's still an action scene, but at least it's a little bit more filled out.
Yeah.
And we really tried to. Like
there was a lot of like thought process that
I suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
We really tried to like light everything and dress everything as what resources that we had. But then that's when I realized, holy shit, our lights can't really light shit unless it's absolutely dark.
So
right?
then Joey's like, we need new lights, and I was like, I know we do. but let's finish another couple jobs. And
couple of jobs. That's why we did a lot of
Yeah.
jobs to buy new equipment, and which is awesome. And hopefully we get to use this soon. But like this coming month, I'm really happy of it. I don't know if you guys on our Instagram and saw Zombie Director. That was not makeup. That was really just how I live for him. No, but
he
anyway,
had sleep the past couple nights, so he's
Yeah.
fine right now.
Yeah,
but-
definitely. Because we during during the extended weekend that we were there, we were very much efficient with our time.
Yeah.
Like we had like a lot of projects that we filmed up there.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know you edited some vlogs that's going to be coming
So
out
I want
for
to
you
try
guys.
something, and it's not obviously going to be. Maybe it's something I could do in the future. I would really like to, but it's definitely not the era anymore on YouTube where it's like the everyday vlog type of bullshit. One, I can't do that shit. Holy shit, that has to be someone's full
I
content.
think our lives would be too boring because
Yeah.
it's just like, hey, so we have to meet up and let's look at our
Yeah.
lights. Let's test them out.
I don't know how people like everyday vlogging. You must have a fun life, like Casey Neistat and shit like that. Like I write and storyboard and think of ideas by myself. Then I go to work. It's really I'm alone most of the times, and I have no other life but filmmaking.
All the exciting parts of our lives is
It's-
already
you
seen
guys
by
watch
you
it, yeah.
guys.
Right.
That's
So-
the excitement.
But for next month, I tried vlogging, like the whole time we were there.
Mm-hmm.
So for like one whole week where we usually have a week of a vlog, the whole week every day has an upload. So I think you guys will really like that. So you can see exactly, or at least a good clip of what we do on
And I
a stream.
actually like the vlogs. Well, at least like for me, because going back and like watching, I'm like, holy crap,
Mm-hmm.
we did a lot.
You guys can see like people don't realize how much filmmaking causes stress. Like I'm Steph and I were behind camera, right? And a lot of it is on us, but you can physically see our bodies change, like how throughout the days because of how much
In the
stress.
beginning, we were like, yeah, we're hyper excited, and then towards the end, we're like,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want to get this done.
But that's the thing though, and it'd be really cool. But
Yeah.
I do love everything that we're putting out.
I mean, our
Next month.
patrons, they literally like got to see every moment of
Of that,
like
yeah.
the whole thing. So if you guys don't know about our Patreon page, it's a monthly subscription where you guys can support creatives like us and get awesome perks like behind the scenes. And what I like to do is I post behind the scenes clips onto like our Discord, and it's seen
Yeah.
in real time, and
It's something that
It's real.
If you guys want to support us, definitely that would help. It also like our merchandise or something like that, right? But anyways, what I'm saying, next month really cool we have two fun projects plus a full week of vlogs and new crafties for cheap, which
Yeah.
I'm editing now. That needs to go up.
yeah, I need to
That needs to go up. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay.
Right. So, guys, thank you again for watching. Sorry, this is like kind of like a short impromptu arts, Ask the Dropouts because we are definitely putting stuff
But if you
together.
guys do have questions, we'll answer them next month. I promise. It's just we've just been very, very busy.
Right. But now, have to.
We're gonna spend probably like a good 2-3 weeks just cleaning this place.
All right, guys. Well,
Bye.
thank you again. Watch out for next month, okay?
Bye.
Bye.